Good morning, everybody.
Hey guys, good morning.
Joe here.
Kevin?
Yeah, happy Monday to you all. Dairy Girls is a lot of fun. The last episode, they dealt with the usual suspects.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But not getting to the ending of The Usual Suspects.
Who is Tyser Soze? um, who is the sister? What is the sister's name again?
I never catch it.
Is it
I don't know.
Carmichael?
I don't know.
I always forget her name. But I think she's a delight. Honestly, I love how they use her and very very sparingly.
Sure.
When we saw the pilot, I kind of thought she was going to be more of a recurring character, more of like a mainstay in the cast. But I like the fact that she is recurring and she's
Oh, for sure.
in
Yeah,
the
she's
forefront,
she's just the older, weirder version of Orla.
Yeah,
Or maybe less weird.
she's
I
doing
don't
it for
know.
the benefits.
Orla's weird mother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good comparison actually. Her and Orla.
I mean, it's her mom. So yeah.
No, the nun.
Oh, the nun. When you
The
said
nun.
sister, I thought you meant the mom. No, Sister Michael.
Sister Michael.
Yeah.
I thought it was Carmichael for a second.
Nope, just Michael.
Yeah, I love her. And
Yeah, no, she's great. Yeah, she's great.
Not that I don't love Orla's mom. Orla's mom is great as well. But the fact that she just spoiled the ending of The Usual Suspects for everybody cracked me up, man. I thought that was awesome.
Well, I mean, they were going to have to wait until it was out on VHS to be able to find out the answer. I think it was actually kind of nice of her to tell them.
Yeah. Well, still, it just kind of humored me the fact that they were all like, "Who did it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's the guy at the limp."
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this show's great in the sense that we don't really know what's going to happen in the next episode. There's no, I don't want to say continuity, but there's no through line as far as the story goes.
Not a major one. They're fairly isolated in their stories, which is completely works for this show. By the way, it's high schools, day in day out, living in the circumstances they live in. With everything happening with Brexit right now, and it's obviously still an ongoing giant mess. I'm kind of wondering where we are in terms of the EU, because it gets founded in late '93. So I don't know if this is pre-EU or post-EU, and if that had any impact at all, as far as the conflict goes between Northern Ireland and Europe, when like moving goods and everything was changes a lot. So I don't know where we are. We're kind of in a ubiquitous early '90s phase here. So I don't know if we've gotten to that, or if we haven't gotten to it, if it's going to be addressed, because I'm not really sure if there would be any changes or what they would have been in Northern Ireland that would have been noticeable for these girls in this town.
What I remember, somebody said it's around 1992.
Okay, so it's still before that. So it's coming up then. I'm kind of wondering if they address it on the show, because it does make for a change, even though the troubles don't end for another 5 years after that.
Oh, sure.
So I guess we shall see.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and welcome Tara, Max Verbeek, Tobin Allison, Svila Kirkovnitz. I know that's terribly wrong, and I'm very sorry, Svila. And Nancy Musa. Welcome to our Patreon group, guys. We're really happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. If you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you don't mind the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
And if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On all shows we're watching, including Derry Girls, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching this on YouTube and want to keep going, that's the place to do it. You are going to have to watch along with us on your own Netflix. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes. We're also watching 30 Rock currently as a Patreon exclusive.
No, the fact that this one's happening is a miracle. Nobody good ever comes here because we keep killing each other.
And now we're overrun with polar bears.
They're going to catch the polar bear by the time they get there anyway.
I don't think it's going to get there.
Right.
Point is,
if they find
the
a polar
polar bear's
bear,
not
it's
the
the
one
craziest show
stopping
of
us
all time.
going to the concert. It's our mothers, and we'll never get them to change their minds.
We're going to do something else.
What? The sneaking
Yeah,
go.
of course they are. They're going to steal a car.
We're not going to get caught, Claire. Because as far as our minds are concerned, me, you, and James are around Aaron's, and Aaron and Orla are around mine.
But we're not.
No way their parents wouldn't figure that out.
No, they're going to get caught.
Yeah.
No one's going to recognize you, Claire.
Collectively, they did a good job coming up with that one.
Quick on their feet there.
Usually they're terrible liars.
Yeah. It'd be a great bit if she's going to the concert too.
For sure she is.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a polar bear walking all the way across town, ignoring everyone else just to get to the concert.
It's like one of those polar bears.
Perfectly edible people the whole way.
Red in her
Oh my god, yeah.
Driver, pull over.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a robot, yeah. It's a great shot reveal, isn't it?
Hey, this isn't great.
It's not that big a deal.
They're about to blow up an entire suitcase of vodka, Michelle.
I know. Animals.
They're just people exactly like us.
Except different.
Yes. No.
That's actually racist, Orla.
No, it's not. They are different.
Well done.
What does he want?
I don't know.
I'm talking to you.
Just walk on.
Hey, are you deaf or what?
Keep your head straight and keep walking.
Why are they chasing these girls?
Orla's into it. Orla's like laughing.
Why are you being so weird?
Why did you chase us?
Yeah, I wonder why you're chasing them.
Because you dropped us.
It's my purse.
We have huge respect for you and your people. You've such a strong sense of community and such wonderful traditional values. Sorry, Caroline.
Awkward.
Please.
Jump in.
This is not going to work out, is it?
No. He is menacing, though.
Yeah. He looks scary.
I actually met them, Rita. Check that.
No, I can't stand them if I'm being honest, but their fans are so thick they'll buy any old shite, present company included. Close your eyes, girls, and soak it up.
Sure, of course. But maybe you could soak it up with your eyes open and, on the road.
Oh my god. This is so scary.
They got in the wrong van.
This is scarier than the Travelers.
It
honestly.
is, yeah.
He spelled Bobby wrong on every single t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
What? How are we going to break it to her?
That's what you're worried about, Claire. At this very second.
She's lost the plot.
That's what he would
Yeah.
say, like.
We should have took our chances with the gypsies.
Travelers! Oh my god, it's the polar bear!
No way.
Come on.
This is right. Why are we doing it?
Because Rita told us to, and I'm scared of her, Claire. I'm very, very scared of her. Why is it so heavy? Aren't you meant to be 90% full? We're not
She's
getting
looking
back
at
that
his
far,
eyes.
Michelle. The woman is a maniac. We've come this far now. We're not turning back.
Where is James?
I was just wondering the same thing. Yeah.
Are they leaving?
Small annoying one thinks we should go back for him because...
They were so angry with us. He could be in real danger, Rita.
And the mouthy curly one thinks we shouldn't because...
Because he's a dickhead, Rita. If we go back for him, we're going to miss the start of the concert. But he's your cousin. Who hasn't lost a cousin or two in their time?
Okay.
You said it yourself, Erin. The greats don't come here. We never got to see Bros. New kids on the block. Right said Fred. Let's
Right
not
said
add take
Fred.
that to that list. There's too much at stake. James has the tickets. Shit!
I can't take it anymore. All these false promises. Waiting week after week, hoping today
Is this where
might
the
be
girls
the
get
day,
caught?
only to be disappointed.
gotta be, right?
It'll change my life, Jerry. And Strabans had them for months. I mean, what's going on there?
Orla, man.
All just need to take a moment.
Don't answer.
my God.
That might be him. That might be the polar bear.
Polar bear's knocking on the door.
It's a very polite polar bear. Stop
Yeah.
pointing at Jerry.
Look, I just want to get my two back home if that's all right, Mary.
Aye, same here. You wouldn't mind getting Claire for me?
What are you talking about?
Listen,
Michelle, James, and Claire, did they tell you they were coming round here?
Aye, that's right.
The wee feckers.
I mean, I would have immediately thought they were lying based on the concert.
The way you treat this fella is disgraceful.
He is actually.
What is going on, James?
Jojo and the lads, well, they just get me. I'm not leaving, Michelle.
Not even for Gary Barlow.
I don't really rate him as a songwriter, you know.
You just crossed the line there.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, they say that all teenagers are a bit rebellious, but Claire's off the scale. She's basically a delinquent.
We just need some cold hard proof they went to that concert. And then, by Christ, they won't know what's hit them.
Oh,
He's not going to rat him out, is he?
no, he's not.
I'm going to be a loser here in a minute. I have no idea who this band is.
I don't either.
I don't even know if they're real.
That's why at the beginning, whenever they were watching the music video, I was
Yeah.
like, who is that?
Too. I was like, I'm not sure who this is. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I was sure that was real band. Obviously, it is. It looks like it was real footage. I love that Jerry is just so like down to earth.
Yeah, Jerry,
He's the reasonable one.
Jerry is by far, and we kind of got that sense in season one, right? That Jerry seemed to be the most reasonable, least likely to flap the handle guy at all. And the simple fact that it looked like he was going to cover for the kids, like they went to a concert, there was no polar bear danger. Yeah, they lied, but they're kids. They're kids in a really awful situation in their lives.
Yeah.
Let them have a little bit of God forbid they smile at some point in their lives.
And we were wrong about Sister Michael going to the concert. I kind of was thinking that.
Oh, that would have been so cool if they would have bumped into her there, and that's how they got caught.
Yeah.
But But no, this kind of really feeds into what you were saying at the beginning, that like there's not really a narrative through line other than like the character arcs are all there.
Yes.
But like the stories themselves, it's definitely not episodic in structure in any way, right?
No.
They're all one-offs, and this was a great one-off. It's like a it's not even our first one, but our second like travel episode, like like our second journey episode of the show, and they were both amazing. Of course, given their track record, I would never leave Derry with this group of people. It's like we'll leave town, but things are going to go awful.
That was because that was the finale, the last one, right? The last travel episode.
No. The finale, they were at school. It was like Orla's step aerobics routine and stuff. But it was like second last, I think.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite of the first season, honestly. The guy that was hiding in the trunk.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, made me laugh a lot. It's hard to talk about like the show in the beginning of the episode because it's like we don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Sure.
No predictions, because when they wrap something up, it's just like, all right, on to the next episode.
Yeah, and like I said, we've been studying a little bit on the Troubles to try to understand a little more, and then they keep moving the goalposts on it. Like the commentary in the House with all of the trade restrictions and stuff. I was like, this is I don't know these trade acts. I did not read this. This is going over my head again.
If you guys know any behind the scenes stuff, without spoiling the show, I want to know if the actor who plays Joe and Jerry are close, because I feel like they are.
Oh, of course. They have so much fun together.
He's so absurdly mean to him.
He is.
He was just pointing the gun at him for no reason.
Yeah.
If he wasn't at the door, he was just back on Jerry. Like,
I love every time someone knocked, he pointed the gun at the door.
No, it's great. I better get his gun back to him then. Yeah, the polar bear's knocking.
The polar bear's knocking. Yeah.
Of course, we weren't going to see the polar bear. When they hit the sheep, for a second, I was like, "Are they?
Come on, are we going to? Yeah,
actually going to show us the polar bear? Chekhov's polar bear."
Of course, Orla is going to be like, "It's the polar bear," because it's Orla.
I need to learn her name because she is fantastic.
Like I said, she's got a starring vehicle now. I think on Disney Plus. It's new, a series. And I don't know what it's called. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I just like caught a bit of a trailer. I'm like, I think that's Orla as I was like walking past.
An Irish production, or is it
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't really watch anything. I just recognized her. But I need to look into what that is.
All the actresses really.
Yeah, I mean, they all kill it. Some people let us know that some of these women have gone. Several of them have gone on to other projects. The woman who plays Claire, I guess, is kind of blown up a little bit too.
Good, she's hilarious.
Despite the fact that she looks like she's 15 on the show, she's actually like in her late 30s. Mm-hmm. Of course, like
still incredible.
They absolutely crush it. But yeah, I don't know I don't know any of their names, if I'm being honest. I need
Erin,
to learn right.
The actress plays Erin. She's a star, man. Like she could easily headline movies.
Yeah, she could. She is. And the Orla. Just like they're pulling up to get James, and she's in the passenger seat with a lollipop, that look on her face. She is so delightfully unhinged on this show.
Little detail, her like looking the sheep in the eyes.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't. Even when she has no dialogue, she does not take a scene off at all, does she?
None of them really.
She is. Yeah, exactly. They are all on their game all the time.
We give praise to those three. I do want to shout out Michelle. Michelle is like this really.
She's
icky glue that holds it together because she is so absurd. She is so vulgar.
Chaotic neutral. Yeah, she's
chaotic neutral. Yeah,
she really is. But they're all kind of chaotic neutral except for Claire and Erin.
Yeah, when you're in high school or like middle school, whatever, everybody has that friend group, and you can easily identify with one of these characters, and it's just so.
Yeah,
it's relatable in a way that like we can't relate to.
Right?
Because obviously we have different circumstances, but
right.
It shows that this like dynamic is universal.
Yeah, absolutely, right. It doesn't matter what the world you're living in is. As a kid, you're going to care about kid things, right? Mm-hmm. And let's sneak out and go to a concert. It's something Americans do. We don't do it under the threat of like
a bomb.
Or an escaped polar bear. But really.
Yeah, I know. Right?
They had a bomb threat in the middle of their trip, a fake one, but still.
Before we wrap up, do you have any sneak out stories from when you were that age?
I was fairly lame as a kid. I never snuck out. I would come in after curfew sometimes and get in trouble, but I was just hanging out with friends. I never was doing anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was pretty boring when I was in high school. How about you?
I have one. Okay, so nothing too crazy. I grew up in a super small town, so like we'd constantly walk to each other's houses before we had cars. We were like freshmen in high school, and there was one night we found it was like 2 beers, like 2, right? And there's 4 or 5 of us, and so we told our parents that we were going to be at one of our friends' house. He freaked out about the 2 beers and told his parents, and they got mad.
Oh my God.
And to their credit, they didn't say anything to our mom and dad. But I couldn't go home, and neither could my friend because we had nowhere to go. So we walked around our hometown until like 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
And then we slept in the back of his mom's van. That was our sneak out story. And like there was like 3 of us back there like, we can't go inside because we'll get in trouble.
Yeah, I have those friends, and family members that did the sneak out and had a great time and have great stories. I'm like, I would not have gotten away with that.
No, it's
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not. I was not the kid who got away with it.
Never pans out.
Right, exactly.
Somebody's gonna find out.
Right, it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna be grounded forever, even in high school, which I was one time for one of my come home late. I was hanging out with a girlfriend, but it was, it's nothing terrible. I was like, I wasn't drinking or anything. I just came home late, and my mom was up, which I did not expect.
What's up, bro? You're grounded.
Like, you're grounded for a month. I'm like, I'm 16, man.
I should have said that. I'm 16.
I was. That happened. I got grounded for a month for coming home late. At 16.
Well, it's a rite of passage. What are you gonna do?
You're right. All right, guys, we will catch you on the next one.